1,000%. I would trade him before the draft. And again, it's not what he did, it's how he did it.
I just saw Kendrick Perkins talking about how they need to trade Chet before the NBA draft. By the way, Perk, you're my dog. It ain't nothing personal, but this is a basketball conversation. We have to stop with the overreaction.
Message.
All right, y'all. Austin Rivers came out with a video talking about what Kendrick Perkins had to say on ESPN. And as we know, Chet Holmgren had a terrible series against Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. But Chet Holmgren is one of the best defensive players in the league. One of the best defensive bigs. He can stretch the floor. He can knock down a three. He can defend. He's tall. He's lengthy. He can play the modern day basketball. I mean, my Celtics can use a guy like Chet Holmgren. Like, he's a good player. So when Perkins is jumping out the window talking about trading him, it's like, bro, pump the brakes, chill out. Like, I understand you got to talk about something, you got to make headlines, you got to, have discussions. But come on, bro. Every time somebody plays bad in one game or a series, it's time to jump out the window, and that's what ESPN is becoming. It's like The View. It's like they show television for women. Like, is this Oprah? Like, are we just discussing? Is this what's her name? Wendy Williams? Like, what are we doing? Are we gonna discuss real basketball? Because at the end of the day, dog, that freaking Thunder team is as much as I don't like them, they were missing two of their key players, including their second best player. Like, let's be honest. Yeah, Chet didn't play great in the series, but sometimes matchups don't work in your favor when you play basketball. Anybody who knows basketball knows, well, sometimes you're missing a few key pieces that can help you get over the hump. And the matchup between Wemby and Chet is not a good matchup for Chet because Wemby is a better basketball player. But does that mean you trade an asset like Chet because of one series? No. So what you're about to hear, Austin Rivers destroy Kendrick Perkins. I mean, I think this is an interesting take, and I think you will see a lot of NBA players in the comments of what Austin Rivers had to say. Austin Rivers. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and make sure you check out the membership for this channel. I just created a membership account. So basically what it is, you can sign up, pay $6.99. You'll get access to early interviews as well as this discounted merch and some more things. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, check out the memberships, and let's get into today's clip.
1,000%. I would trade him before the draft. And again, it's not what he did, it's how he did it. Right? Again, not being aggressive in a game 7 on your home floor is one thing. Not trying to attack the basket and not trying to shoot the rock is another. But the way that you got punked, the way that they snatched your soul, and this wasn't just a Wemby thing, because I was begging for Chet to take some type of ownership and try to guard Wemby at the start of the series. Okay, I came to the conclusion that wasn't going to happen. So what San Antonio did all series long was majority of the time Chet was guarded by a smaller guy. We got a clip that showed a video that showed, I believe it was Vassell blocking his shot in game 6 and talking a whole lot of noise to him. This is a guy that is smaller to you. We could pull up countless videos and show the times that Chet Holmgren was getting bodied and put in the basket by smaller guys. It's one thing not to show up and say, you know what, at least he went down swinging. But he didn't swing a punch.
This is a response to all the negativity and hate that Chet has gotten over the past 48 hours. It's been brutal. And I understand he played bad. We'll get to that in a second. I just saw Kendrick Perkins talking about how they need to trade Chet before the NBA draft. By the way, Perk, you're my dog. It ain't nothing personal, but this is a basketball conversation. We have to stop with the overreaction. It's just all over sports media, man. It's exhausting. One bad game, one bad series. Trade him. Yo, bro, Chet is one of the best defensive bigs we have in the NBA, especially when we talk about versatility and being able to switch 1 through 5. All right? He is dominant in his role as a supporting star to Shea. This guy's an all-star, all-NBA player, max contract guy, all-defensive team maker. What are we talking about? Now, did he play terrible versus the Spurs? Absolutely. Did he kind of get punked versus Wemby? Absolutely. Is he better than Wemby, and can we stop the comparisons? Yes, we have to stop that. He's not better than Wemby. We should stop the comparisons. But really ain't nobody better than Wemby. Wemby's better than like 99.9% of the NBA at this point, so who really cares? In terms of who's close or what's the closest thing to Wemby in terms of impact on the floor with their length, contesting the basket, being able to switch on multiple players, also being able to have the ability to not only roll, but pick and pop, read the floor, do things, rebound, put the ball on the floor. Chet is one of the only ones that can do that, if not the only one. And y'all talking about trade him. And Kendrick's response was, well, you can't keep the show. I know the show can't remain the same as it was this year. Yo, bro, the show got them the #1 seed in the West. The show got them all the way to the conference finals. The same show got them a ring last year. A ring, Perk. You know how that feels to be a champion. Come on, man. The show didn't have Jalen Williams this year, their second best player. The show didn't have their second best playmaker, AJ Mitchell. See, a part of sports is luck. You got to be a little bit lucky. This year, they're unlucky. Last year, Halliburton goes down. They got a little bit lucky. Everybody needs a little bit of that to win. This year didn't fold their way. So now you fold up shop and trade one of the biggest and most important defensive asset they have in the team. No, it's not Caruso. It's not Dort. It's not Casey Wallace. Those guys are dogs, by the way. I love them. But it's always centered around what is happening down in the paint with Chet. Now, he got punked by Wemby. He didn't play well. His aggression wasn't there. He folded. These are all true things. So if you want to give him a hard time about that, okay, cool. But let's stop with the nonsense of he stinks, he sucks, he's this, he's that, he's awful, he's overrated. Guys. Chet's a very good basketball player. He did not perform well in this series. Good God. Can he go back to the drawing boards and come back next year with some vengeance before we just trade off an asset that you can't replace?
I mean, right on the money. I mean, you can say you watch ESPN, you see these guys get up here, and yeah, they have experience because they're basketball players, but just because you play in the NBA doesn't mean that you have the brightest mind when it comes to certain things. Now, I agree with Perk on things, and some things I disagree with. I mean, nobody's perfect, so no knock to Perkins, shout out to Perkins, big key champion for the Boston Celtics in 2008, but he's absolutely right. Like, Austin Rivers is absolutely right. Like, you look at a guy like Chet, where are you going to find a replacement for his production? Let me know right now where you can find a replacement for his production. As far as being able to score, defend, and play that role as a big guy, shoot the ball, stretch the floor, be able to move your feet, there's not a lot of bigs that can do that. Like, there's really not a lot of bigs that can do that. I'm trying to think of a lot, and there's not many that come to mind. Maybe like a Karl Anthony Towns type of guy, a Jaren Jackson, like the guys that can move their feet to guard and guard the post. Of course, he's a skinny guy. It's a different time, right? Where these NBA players aren't built like David Robinson and Shaq no more. But for his role, for his production, for what he brings to the team, there's no reason that Oklahoma City Thunder should even consider trading a guy like that. This team is still young. Like I said, ahead of schedule. You could say they're right where they need to be. One game away from the NBA Finals. Their second best player missing. AJ Mitchell missing. Like, the Thunder are a great team. Like, I don't like them. I will never like the team. I don't like SGA for flopping. He seems like he's a chill dude outside of basketball, but when it comes to him playing, I don't really care for his game because of how he approaches the game. I'm not a fan of it. But to say that you should get rid of Chet all because of one series and one game, pump your brakes, chill out. Let's evaluate things, go back to the drawing board next season, and let's see what happens. #1 seed in the West, young pieces, assets. They have trades. They have all kinds of things that they can use to lure in more talent. So they just need to chill out and to reevaluate things. But I think Chet should be a part of their future. These are my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe. And also, if you want to be a member of this channel, make sure you sign up for $6.99 a month. It comes with some exclusive perks. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.